Hey there, and thanks for tuning in. On this channel, I like to review gear that's easy to set up, adventure friendly, and adds a ton of value with as little hassle as possible. And Ifootage, they have just sent me their new motorized small slider.
The Shark Slider Nano, a compact 2-axis slider. A very interesting product. I'll be testing it for what I make on a weekly basis, like time lapses. I'm also curious to see if I can make interesting B-roll shots of myself for my own YouTube videos, and create product shots to sell as stock footage online. Adding just a little bit of motion can greatly increase production value, so let's see what we can get with the Shark Slider Nano.
Ifootage, they did send me this to test, for which I'm very grateful, because I think it's really cool. But the opinions in this video, they are entirely my own. And with that, let's dive into how easy this thing is to set up and use.
The slider is easy to use, almost plug and play, which is exactly how I like it. You can control it from an app, setting A and B points, or use the display and buttons on the slider itself. Pushing both buttons at the same time releases the motor, then you set your A and B point. There's also a loop function, and when you push it, it loops between A and B points until the battery dies. One very important note when setting up is to have the latest firmware installed, calibrate the slider, and tighten the tracks for smooth operation.
When this lives in your backpack, you should always check it before you set it up to do something. And it's easy. You just do like this, you tighten it, tighten, 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 tighten. Slides smoothly. Just listen to this.
Now that we know how to set it up, let's go out and make something with it. And I'm thinking time lapses.
I'm in downtown Oslo by the central station. Here is also the tiger statue, and I've set up the slider on a tripod to make a time lapse of this landmark, which I think would be really cool. There's also a cloud situation going on in the sky that also adds to the time lapse for sure. And then after, I'm going over to the barcode area where I've made a few time lapses with the slider already. And that is a really cool area to do time lapses here in Oslo. Very cool architecture. Let's see how this tiger time lapse looks before we head over to the barcode area. Stay tuned.
This is definitely my favorite thing to use the slider for. For time lapses, the slider does everything for you after you've set the duration of the lapse, intervals, and chosen A and B points. If you're new to making time lapses, remember to set white balance and focus to manual on your camera. The Shark does the rest for you. I sell time lapses online as stock footage. By adding sliding and panning movements, it really helps diversify my portfolio and makes these shots much more interesting.
I hope you enjoyed those lapses and got some ideas yourself on what you can make with this. Now, let's make a few more shots here at home for my stock portfolio by filming some product video.
This is very useful if you make review videos and you want more dynamic shots of the products you are reviewing. Or if you're filming your girlfriend working at the computer. The slider takes no time to set up and move around, and lets you focus on the important things, which is composition and framing. I'm already impressed with what the Shark is able to make, but how well does it perform upside down? Since I film myself all the time, my shots are mostly static. The Shark Nano helps me make more interesting and visually compelling shots. Let me know what you think of these shots before we talk about the advantages of this slider.
Number one, it is really easy to use. It's pretty much plug and play. Number two, it's very small, so it fits in my backpack. That's a big deal for me since I travel so much and I want to minimize my gear. So everything that fits in my backpack is perfect for me. Let me know in the comments if you agree to that. Number three.
You can put it on the ground directly. That gives you a slide length of 20 centimeters. If you put it on a tripod, the track length doubles to 40 centimeters.
That's a cool feature. This slider is also very affordable compared to its competitors. It is a great entry-level small slider. Right out of the box, it's almost plug and play. Unlock it like this, and you can let it slide. Plug and play. It's easy, very easy. The only thing that I noticed, which was my own fault, is that it wobbled on a time lapse.
That's what you get when you don't take the time to set up properly. In this case, tighten the tracks, which is easy. So learn from my mistake and tighten the tracks before you start, and you're golden.
I do like this slider because it adds so much value, not just to the things that I do make on a day-to-day basis or a weekly basis, like the time lapses for my stock portfolio. I can film more and better product video with this. The movements are so smooth. What else can I say? It's a great product, and it's $5.99 or $4.99 if you get this without the extra battery, but I suggest you get the bundle. Then you get the cables for the time lapses that you need. You get a carry case, which is very handy, literally. And the battery, if you don't have a battery already, get the bundle. It's just better. You also get a phone holder. I have never used the phone holder because if I take the time to set up a slider like this, I'm going to use my big camera to get the best production value out of whatever I'm making at that point. And that's pretty much it, boys and girls. I hope you like this little review. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I like to give an honest review on the things that I believe in, the things in camera gear that are travel friendly. I've traveled all over the world and I plan to continue once this coronavirus is gone and we can get back to normal. This fits in my travel bag, and that's huge to me. I can take it with me. I don't need to think about the hassle of I can just put it in my bag and it's there, ready to create awesome content like the time lapses, like B-roll of myself, product, video, all that good stuff. And it's plug and play. So if you want a nice, cool, affordable and practical motorized slider, this is a great idea. I mean, what I've made so far speaks for itself. I'm just rambling. The video is basically over. If you liked it, please do subscribe. That really helps. It helps me make more and better content for you guys out there watching my videos, and I really appreciate it. So if you haven't already, subscribe, ring that bell to get a notification of future videos here on my channel, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye bye.